Hello. Hi, guys. Oh my god, a fallen morning is awake. Hi, Taro. Thank you for the work clerk. Hello, Hedge Games. Thank you for being first. Hello, Evie. Hello, weird face shit. 4 a.m. That sucks. Please go home and sleep. Hi, Thistledown. You are awake? Like, how awake? Like, when did you wake awake? You know? What's the level? Oh, man. I'm going to turn down my Spotify a bit, methinks. Go like that on that end. Okay. I think that's a bit better, but let me know. We're just gonna keep working on the thing we were working on yesterday, because I'm still feeling a little overwhelmed trying to get back into it. So we're gonna just keep trucking along. 14 hours ago. So you'll be sleeping soon. I stream till 4, and then I must go, or stream till approximately 4, and then I must go. Going over to a friend's this evening with some other friends to play Magic of the Gathering. I'm pretty excited. Thank you, Evie. Thank you, thank you. What was I pondering? Yes. I think that her lids need to not be so rounded because of the angle. Yeah. I was looking at that and it was really bothering me. That's already so much better. Already much better. Still bragging. You gotta make a plan. So you're gathering with friends for magic? Exactly. I'm excited. Someone else is actually hosting tonight. It's just gonna be 4 of us. Anything over 4 is a little overwhelming unless we like rent out a space. Um, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm currently doing some reading and note making about Daggerheart to figure out how the system works and if it's worth running a game in, maybe. Ooh, fingers crossed. You let me know how you like it. I think I wanted to finish the skin before I move on to other things. And obviously we really need to get some texture going at some point here. Hello, Sandy. Welcome in. Eleanor Markov, do it. Do it. I would love to see. I would love to see her. Like trying to decide everything I want to do for this. All I know is I want it to be beautiful. I think from what I've read so far, it's definitely a game you need to be very picky about who you play with. Yes, that's my thought about Daggerheart as well, because it does revolve around, at least in regards to I know fighting, is people making the choice to do something. And it would suck for the DM to have to constantly remind players, be like, hey, you're not going to be able to do anything unless you know, speak up. So I definitely agree with that. My goodness. I feel like a hair or something. It's making me so itchy. A speak up game, but also it's a put others in the spotlight kind of game, which like good luck with that with like most TTRPG players. Yeah, you definitely have to find the right group. For sure, for sure. Because people can be stinky. I mean, I also think it's important to find people to play with that you genuinely enjoy. Otherwise, I think you should stop playing with them. I don't know. I'm a big believer in that. Maybe that'll just help entice people to make those decisions. Hi, Nordic. Welcome in. How are you today? I'm going to move to texture. Do you draw the eyebrows and eyelashes yourself or do you use brushes for them? Either way, I think they look immaculate. Thank you so much, Dot. I do draw them myself. I use an eyelash brush for like the lines, but I do hand draw them all. I do have brushes that are like that, but I feel like if I use them, it doesn't look like my art, so I don't use them. But they are good if you're wanting, what's the word? I don't even know where they are. Hold on. I'm curious now. I think I have some in here. This one helps you with angles and has also eyebrow like stamps. I do not use them. You can see my process videos. And then I think under my Hey Mary Jean brush pack for hair and lashes, I thought there were stamps. Maybe it's under makeup. No, what's it under? Eye candy. Yeah, there's these as well. I think it's the basic lash brush. Oh, excuse me. My IRL table wants to try playing it. I'm not gonna lie, I've not got high hopes. Honestly, that's so fair. Like, you can definitely give it a chance, but I do have a feeling knowing your DM, if you're not enjoying it, your DM won't stick with it. You know what I mean? As much as I love the Canadian band, holy fuck, today is not a holy fuck day. Wait, what? So many brushes. I know, I have a problem. I'm a collector. Right now, I'm just focusing on getting some textures in. I also need to do some shadows and stuff. Some point. Proper ones, anyways. The dragon's hoard of brushes. Yes. Pleases me greatly. I like having options, you know? And if things are easier with brushes, like this Spray Freckles brush, we love her, we stand, for example. Drawing a line with an Irish brush. Iris brush. We should try. Some of them are stamped, so they don't actually work like that. Curious. I'm curious. Hold on. I have these brushes for texture. Let's just grab one for a second. Yeah, it'll just do that. But technically speaking, if you go into your brush and change the spacing, yeah, I think technically it is now a whole new brush. Oh, I just got a notification. Oh, it's giving caterpillar. Yes, I promise. I've thought about it and I haven't done it yet, and I'm really rather sorry about it. Ew. It's a caterpillar now. Little fun fact for you. Like, if I was doing line art, oh boy. I would need to stabilize it a bit, but it looks cool. And that's the fun of it. Let me delete that so I don't get super confused. What was I doing? Oh, there's no freckles. I wanted to play around with some of the textures that I have from Hey Mary Jean. Not this one. I haven't fully figured it out. How to really make it. I don't know. Hi, Bonsai. Thank you for the lurk, Nordic. I hope you're having a good day. I'm looking at Daggerheart too if you want to try running it instead, but I think for the players I would be running for, it'd be better to not use it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like change. I don't think I would ever play in a game where I'd have to learn a different system. At least not anytime soon. That makes sense. It's a lot. Just packing on random different textures to like really make it interesting. This is true. Not necessarily. I mean, I learned magic and that was new. I think it's just circumstantial. Like, I think because I already actively love another system, it's hard for me to be like, oh, I'm going to learn another. If that makes any sense. New isn't change. New is definitely change. It's definitely change. The eyebrows are weird. What's to tell you to learn Pokemon instead of Magic Gathering? You would scream. Oh yeah. Yes, 100%. My thing is with Daggerheart is that I love the people who make it. And that's the one thing that makes me go, maybe. New isn't change, but to me it is change because everything falls under a category. And if it's new to that category from something I regularly enjoy, it is change in my head. Hi fish. I've never heard of that, Riley. You guys are Fallen and Stainsy, you're overcomplicating the problem. It's just learning something new is a change. That makes sense? That make you feel a bit better? It's my party. I can cry when I want to. Mm-hmm. Is yeah, see? Yeah, cantrips I can't imagine living without. I don't know what systems have no cantrips, but that sounds pretty scary, I think. Mm. Yeah. That makes sense. Overthinking this myself, actually. This being the artwork. On level 0 shard. I don't know what that means either. I don't know the rules of DH to know how to break them and not make it shit. Yeah, that's fair. Mm. I think I'll use a different brush for that. Mm. Bonjour. Hello. How you doing? Hey, Bun Bun. And didn't even touch anything and it forced me into another stream? What the heck? That is weird. Are you bonsai? Amazing. Smells like up dog? Up dog? Huh? Huh? What? Up dog. Why do I feel like I know this joke? And my brain is like, nope, no, you don't. Actually, you're not that cool. What's up, dog? There, I said it. Oh my gosh. You're supposed to say, what's up, dog? And then I would answer, nothing much, you. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys, my brain is too dumb. I swear I'm not usually this stupid. I actually can't guarantee that because let's be real. I am a failure. I'm so sorry. Trying something. Any Baxter news? The news is she's looking for her mom in Baldur's Gate. I don't think she's gonna find her because there seems to be some magical shield stopping it. And we did figure out that Baxter's whoever sewed the name on her shirt might be from somewhere called, oh gosh, Nilth. It's a port city on the Sea of Fallen Stars. That is the latest Baxter news, everyone. Don't know if it actually matters, but I'm like 3 years old. I know you're not. I'm just a bad adult. Formerly frozen chicken. Wait, what's happening? I haven't figured out the effort yet, and that's okay. Urge to redraw half of the things I plan to make prints out. Honestly, Bonsai, I get it. Speaking of, that reminds me, guys, tomorrow at like 10 a.m., I think, the Etsy shop will be opening. There's going to be a lot of items for 50% off. Like a lot. Every single Critical Role piece, for example, that isn't part of the new series is going to be 50% off. If you are listening to me now and you purchase tomorrow and you purchase over $50, feel free to include another print that you'd like in your comments. Otherwise you won't get one. But like here's the thing. All Critical Role pieces that aren't part of the new series need to be recycled by the end of the month if they are not sold. Every single one. It's very sad. So if you want to get your hands on them, literally starting tomorrow until the end of August, it is the time, because after that they will no longer be sold ever. Because I need to clean up my shop and I need to clean them up my table at Comic-Con and stuff. So I have all of the Critical Role stuff. There's also quite a few older stuff that'll be on sale. You'll see it as 50% off. There's also Baxter ones. um, and there's personal artwork. Anything that's on sale will likely be recycled by the end of the month, which is really sad. But I own an apartment. I don't own. I rent an apartment, and I'm running out of space. So that is the case. I will also no longer be shipping anything but prints and stickers to the States. Just a heads up, everyone, until we figure out all this tariff stuff. But that's okay because I mostly have prints and stickers anyways. There is some stuff that is available if it's made through Printful, though. But yeah, if you're interested, the sale will go live tomorrow. I'll make a post. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I also will have Jester and Keyleth from the new series available on the Etsy shop tomorrow. They will not be on sale, obviously, because they are brand new. As well as Jinx and Savika and Siri. Those are all the new stuff that'll be on the shop tomorrow. And all of the Baldur's Gate piece, like the one behind me right now, it's gone, will now be updated to the shop as well. So be sure to grab. Although those things won't be on sale, they will be available. And if you want to help save shipping costs and stuff like that. Yeah. Nice, Riley. Please keep in mind to either stay part of the conversation. It can be tough when there's just random things just thrown out there for my brain. There goes my whole paycheck. I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel any better, anything from the Etsy will be used for bills this month because I don't have any. I have bills. Sorry, I just don't have any funds for bills. But I'm going to be hopefully getting stuff done. You can tell by the way I'm talking, I'm quite anxious about it. But I'm half lurky while I voice chat with Kiri. Say hello for me. I don't know if you can hear me. If I missed something, I probably just got distracted by the other Canadian. That's so fair. But on that note, I'm sorry to suddenly go on a big yap about that. That's what I literally went to bed at 9:30 last night, so I could wake up super early this morning and do all the Etsy stuff because I had I'll count for you. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I had about 30 pictures to take and post onto the Etsy. Please note, I'm not a photographer. I don't have good lighting. I do my best, but the photos may not be super amazing of the stuff. I do my best. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Also, speaking of fish and anyone else, if you notice that something I have doesn't ship to you, send me a message on Discord because I don't have it set that I ship everywhere else, specifically because of some issues with certain places to ship. So if you're from a place that it doesn't let me ship to you, send me a message on Discord and I'll see if I'm good to ship there. And then I will add the shipping to there. So just so you know. So don't be alarmed if you're like, it doesn't ship here. I'm sorry. It's not on purpose. It's just I do it as stuff comes in, like orders and stuff, and people mention that they need it shipped there. So do not be alarmed. The photos are good. Bless you. I cannot for the life of me get good photos of the stickers. So I have a light box purchased. Thank you. Purchased by my lovely friend, Big Dungeon Energy, who you guys might know. She got me a light box. But stickers do not do well in it, unfortunately. Yes, exactly. So I do my best. I did find that if I turned my light box sideways, I had a better time taking pictures of prints though. So that's nice. But they're definitely boring. Like I didn't put all like the little stars in the pictures because I didn't have the time or energy that early in the morning. But yeah, it's a lot. But I appreciate your guys' patience. I know that I've been a little slow on things lately. I used to be able to finish things so quickly, and hopefully I can get back there once I'm a little less stressed, but I appreciate you guys. That's fair, honestly. Thank you. Thank you. Any tips on how to source prints? Yeah, my best tip is actually to look for local places. My print shop is local. It's great because I can order things a little bit more last minute. They courier it to me. And then you're supporting local as well. And then if it helps you, the prints, I think I use 12-point satin paper. I think it's my biggest thing. Also, ultimately, also, it's also testing the printers because they might be able to do those things, but their print quality might be shit, which is absolutely a thing. Because I used to have a different print shop, and then I compared, and yeah, it was a pretty extreme difference, upsettingly so. Yeah, mostly just testing, see who can offer what you're really needing. Trial and error, yes. Laser jet printing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what laser jet printing is. I mean, I know what it is, but not really. I just assume most places is laser. What is that? Oh my god, I feel suddenly so stupid. Nobody look at me. I'm a problem. For stickers, I also think it's a trial and error situation. I like purchasing from Sticker app because I find that I have a good time with them and the quality is very high. They last and they're waterproof, they're weatherproof. They're definitely a bit more expensive, but the shipping to Canada and the US is free. I believe they're based in Sweden, but I do really like them. Oh, print on plastic. Oh, interesting. They have funny commercials. I feel like there was one that my partner saw recently that he like thoroughly enjoyed that he saved it, which he doesn't usually do for ads. But I remember him mentioning something. I'm making custom deck boxes. I need a way to print on 132-inch plastic card. Oh my god, that's cool. Well, some places will also make. Oh, wait. Hold on. Making custom deck boxes. Plastic card. I'm confused on how that works, but I'm excited to hear more. Don't forget that we do have a market board in the Discord where you can post your shops or your commissions or whatever it might be. Even if you do like other types of work, you can always post in there. Like non-creative, I mean. There is a print shop in walking distance that isn't FedEx. Nice. Some places don't print on the spot, so you can always call ahead of time and see like if they do the things that you want, and you might be able to like send them a file to test and then pick up the print. That's what I would do because I hate leaving my house if I don't have to. Are we shocked? Yeah. I wonder that might change with all of the tariffs in the States, but they do in Canada, which I know you're a fellow Canadian. So delicious. Totally off topic, but did you hear that Hamilton's being released in theaters in September? I did not. Can we go together, please? I think they'll only print safe for work stuff with them. But you can always just ask, like just call or email. Okay, sounds good. Deal, Callista. I'm debating about starting an Etsy store that has a bunch of quality of life items for playing Magic. I think that's an awesome idea. I do think it's important to note that some things are a little difficult right now when it comes to small businesses and shipping. So depending where you are, I'd want to keep that in mind. Um, but I think that that's a great idea, even if it's like printables, because if you can sell digital downloads, you'll have an easier time, at least for some places. Leaving the house? Ew. Ew. Actually, though, I'm so shocked I'm leaving the house tonight. Although I'm kind of excited to not be the one hosting. I do like hosting Magic because I don't like leaving my house. But it is kind of nice to not have to like come home and clean up. What's a kilometer? I don't know. I don't know what a kilometer is either. I also heard that Etsy Canada would be difficult to work with, the fees. There are a lot of fees. 100% Etsy has its issues. I strictly use Etsy. That is because I cannot afford to have my own shop like under Shopify or whatever the hell other places there are. Additionally, the reason why a lot of people still stay on Etsy is because they have their own SEO program, meaning people can go on Etsy, search for something they want, and still find you. Most people don't just type into the internet and be like, oh, I'm looking for Critical Role fan art. Like they'll usually go to a shop or something like Etsy, right? So a lot of people stay for the SEO, which is one of the reasons I stay. I'd love to start doing more conventions, but the travel is difficult. But maybe one day. That would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna pause on the skin here. Oh, my carrots. Starlight, hi. Nice to see you. How are you? Welcome in. The visibility on Etsy. Yes. Wait, that's not how other people do it? Wait, what are you talking about? Is Oh, you mean like going onto the internet and just typing Critical Role fan art? I mean, they might, but it is less common. But it's your Friday? Ooh. Which means maybe you'll be at stream tomorrow? Maybe? Maybe draw with me? That would be nice. Am I using the right brush? I am. Just having one of those days where like, this is gonna sound so weird, but I chopped all of my nails completely off because they just kept breaking. So I was like, let's start fresh. But like I can't scratch an itch. Running my fingers through my hair is driving me crazy. Um, and like gripping things feels weird. And it's really a struggle I did not expect to have today. As a dude, real. It's weird. I don't think so because I'm visiting your stepmother, so it depends on what time she wants me. Oh, well, that's exciting though. And that's okay. Hopefully I'll be back to regular streaming, so I'm sure we'll have some time at some point. Dun, 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 dun. I will hydrate, thank you. Actually, I have not had enough water today. Let me just chug for a second. Thank you. Drink the fucking water. Got it. Hold on, I'm just looking at something. Yeah. Waiting for I don't know if you guys could hear me lean over the desk. I'm waiting for my renter, my place, my peeps, management to come and deal with a wasp nest that's near my stairs. Daily stresses. I think I'm gonna use a purple in case it does any sort of effect. I'm really scared of wasps. I've been stung so many times. I've been bitten, just bugs in general. I've been bitten by spiders 10 times in my life. This is coming from someone who like doesn't leave the house. Like handy dandy gasoline can take him out. Unfortunately, it is attached to my neighbor's like pole that holds up their porch. So unfortunately, handy dandy gasoline will have to be a last resort. You're allergic? Oh my gosh, that's scary. I am not allergic. Although sometimes I feel like maybe they hurt more than usual for me because they really freaking hurt. Some people say that I'm being a wuss, but like I spiders, I've been bitten so many times that it's not even funny. And it's horrible. Like one time I got bit just while sitting on the bus. That's just rude. I will any day help save the bees. They don't scare me. I still won't hang out with one. But me and wasps, we are not friends. I do not wish to be friends, nor do I want them around. I also have a neighbor that's a kid, and he's super scared of them too. By a spider, yes. I also, when I used to work at the clinic, I used to like nap in the back room during the lunch. Like we had like a mat literally to do that on, and I would get bit by 8 spiders. One time I had 6 at a time. 3 on my leg, 2 on one arm, and 1 on the other arm. Ugh. That's fair, Bun Bun. Also, hi, Harper. Wasting randomly, bees have to be scared, threatened. Exactly. This is why bees and I, we're cool. We get it. And you're still not Spider Woman? I know. Honestly, it's really disrespectful at this point, I think. Bees are so cute. I agree. They are super cute. I love them. Dun, dun, dun. I also love butterflies and moths. But like if it's a bug that stings or a beetle that I don't know if it stings or bites, I'm out. I will go inside. I don't care if everyone's having a picnic and a good time. I will not be there. I will not be present. I also will not be president, and I will leave. That are on my tree constantly. They just bumble around. That's so cute. Have you seen the videos that prove that bees, especially the younger ones, genuinely just like to play? Like they'll pick playing over food. So cute. Isn't it cute? Because basically they did an experiment where they had bees go through and there was 2 rooms, both easily accessible. One had food and one had just little wooden balls in it that they made sure didn't smell like food, nothing. And a lot of the bees, especially the younger ones, went and just bumbled and rolled all over the balls, doing little spinnies. It was super cute. Bees are chill. So cute. I agree. Ooh, friendly reminder also, you guys, if you are interested on Etsy, nope, on Patreon this month, it is the Caleb month. So it's prints and stickers of Caleb. If you are interested and you purchase from Etsy and also want Caleb, make sure you're a Patreon member this month and then send me a message to say that you have an Etsy and Patreon order, and I'll put them in the same package. That'd be helpful for everyone involved. But I got scared by people saying they're losing files. Huh? Wait, I'm baking up. Baking up. Okay, Harper, I'm gonna need a rework of those messages. What? I'm baking up my Procreate stuff. Oh, backing up. Tedious. Got it. Tedious, but I got scared by people saying they're losing files. I have also heard that. Also, my chat just randomly is reconnecting. There we go. We're back. We're good. I want to make sure that my stream is fine. Yeah. Y'all need to Google pictures of pollen-covered bumblebees. I've seen them because my friend was drawing them once. It's so cute. I haven't had coffee. My ADHD meds no longer work. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I have a second cup of coffee. I haven't started it yet though. Bye, Starlight. Have a good day. Oh, best of luck, Harper. As someone on ADHD meds, I really hope that goes well. That's important. 12 times. No. Stung by wasps one time when I was 7. I was rollerblading and I fell into a puddle covered in yellow jackets. Oh, that's horrible. That's so horrible. I'm so sorry. Mine were, I stepped on one once as a kid. One time one was like behind my knee and I went to go get on a bike. So when I bent my leg, it stung me. One was when I was getting onto a horse. I had 2 on my back because I backed up to 2 dead ones in a pool once and I didn't know they were there. And then the worst one was when I was seconds from walking down the aisle for my mother's wedding. This is when I was an adult. It's her second marriage. I'm seconds from walking down the aisle. I'm holding my flowers. I'm not even moving. And a wasp comes over and stings my forearm. I was so pissed. My mom was like, "Why are you smiling at my wedding pictures?" I'm like, "Mom, Mom." Anyways, wasps just really like me. Maybe they think we're cool. Or maybe they just, there's a vendetta that I don't know about. You could be allergic. That's actually really scary. Is there any way that they can test it? Because if you're like badly allergic, you'd still want to have an EpiPen available, you know? That's fair, Sainsy. I would fall too. I hate that panic. I hate bugs. I dealt with bugs a lot as a kid because I was on a farm a lot. On weekends, we'd always go to my grandpa's. And like, trigger warning, maybe for some people, but like I had like a bug not get stuck in my ear, like not inside of my ear, but like bounce around the like concaveness of my ear. So like the top of my ear, whatever, and just like buzz around in there and then get out. But it freaked me out. Like I jumped like crazy. And I'm always so scared of it happening again. Or if you ever had long hair, um, bugs getting stuck in it, especially as a kid. No thanks. Get away from me. I'm typically in sandals, so I've had 2 or 3 times where bees have flown under my toes. Disrespectful. It's horrible. It was horrible. You're right. Yeah. I'm not I just don't I can't with bugs. I'd love to draw bugs. I think they're pretty cute when they're not near me. That's horrible. Okay, well, maybe see y'all in an hour. I gotta go talk about my feelings for an hour. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Have a wonderful time. I went for a walk and kept feeling a sting in the back of my neck. Turns out an ant got on me, and when I sat on the bench next to a tree, and she held on for dear life. Oh my gosh. I got bit by mosquitoes way too much for it to be a coincidence. I have heard that some people with mosquitoes do get bit more because their blood is tastier. Like it's a certain blood type or something. I don't know. Freaking vampires, man. Type O? Interesting. High potassium. Man, interesting. Science is weird. And also super cool, but also super weird. Oh my gosh. My boyfriend did not tell me he was off early. He just walked up the steps and scared the poopers out of me. Oh my goodness. What a jerk. If you've had banana, get wrecked. You've had bananas recently. Okay. Remind me never to eat them. Thank you. Sitting on my throne. I ain't got no time for the troubles in your eyes this time. I'm only looking at me. Like oh so much the type O has developed a slight immunity to malaria. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I hate mosquito bites. Like being itchy in general is honestly just the worst feeling. I get super itchy in the summer just from dry skin. You'd think that would be in the winter, but alas, I get itchier in the summer. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna start adding the cool stuff to the hair soon. Hopefully. Heads up, guys, there's gonna be an ad break in about a minute, so if you're not subbed, but I'll take a break during that so that you guys don't miss anything. Go check on B. I will posture check. Thank you. I'm going to do a halo type highlight and then not highlight, lighting, and then adjust it to look nicer. Um, all right. The ad break has started. I'll be back in 10 minutes. This is a great time to grab some water, do some stretching, and I'll see you soon. Hello. I had my headphones off for once. I usually don't, so I didn't hear that there was a raid. Hi, Grackle. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much for the raid. You're so cute. Also, hi, Kat. I hope you enjoy D&D. Grackle, I see that Fallen has made you send an art tax. Hold on, hold on. So howdy. Hello, Zelda player. Let me see. Artex, Artex. Ooh. Hold on, hold on. That's so cool. Grackle, I love your art. It's always so freaking neat. Like, excuse me? Oh, the long link is, we're all used to it here. We're all used to that chonky Discord link. Hold on, we'll make sure I don't miss anything. Hi! Slapping it on the fridge. How funny would it be if I had a little fridge that we put... Hey, Fallen, you want to send me a message? Because that's a fun idea. I want to slap them on the fridge, you know? That sounds great. But I got caught in the friendliness. The Gracks are grackling on in. Hello, Chansey Mancy. We lassoed Grack. Oh my goodness. Hello. Fridge would be so cute. Hold on. I want to make sure I don't forget that. Let me send a message into me and Fallen's. Oh, this is the wrong one. Where am I? Workspace. That fridge. I'm just gonna... I don't know if Fallen can hear. Hear from your VideoTube Mix It Up tutorial on YouTube. So helpful. Thank you. That's so nice. You're so nice. Hi, Tabs. Welcome in. I'm glad that you find it helpful. I'm not a professional at making... Excuse me, Fruit Fly. Get out of here. I'm not a professional at making those videos, so I'm really glad it was helpful. I hope it goes well for you. I love a good PNG tuber. The art that I have on screen right now is from the wonderful Grackle Goof, who just gave us a raid. Because obviously they're the sweetest being in the whole wide world. So yeah, massive migraine. Oh no, I hope you feel better. Oh, I'm so glad, Tabs. I am glad I figured it out. I do love a good PNG tuber. I want to make sure. I don't think I missed anything. I think I'm good. Okay. Everyone, please go check out Grackle Goof. Wonderful streamer. Chaos incarnate. Methinks. The song is so good. I'm gonna look at that tutorial later. I thought you have a PNG tuber. Well, I guess I also have it mixed with the Mix It Up, so that way you guys can use channel points to change my PNG tuber. Hence why I have flowers right now, but you could change it to a million other things. No, why did I put this? I keep putting my Apple Pencil in its charging dock, but I can't get it out because I cut off all my nails. Hold on. I need to use a pen to get my pencil out. Get out of here. No. Hold on, let me struggle. No, I'm not stinky. You're stinky. You're wrong. Pencil, please. What if I call you like Dora style? Will you pop out? Thank you. I got it. We're good. Thank you, Grackle. It's technically it's a commission, but it's actually a giveaway from the BBEG PC fundraiser. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the soap. Y'all's Thursday going? My Thursday's going productive. I went to bed at 9:30 last night like a grandma, so I could wake up early today and prepare for the Etsy sale that opens tomorrow. Friendly reminder, you guys, like a bunch of things 50% off. And if you see them and they're 50% off, there is a chance you will never see them again after August. I'm officially going to be retiring things properly, which means I have to recycle things, which makes me real sad. So stay tuned for the sale that opens tomorrow and closes on the 1st of next month. If that's something you're interested in, no pressure. But yeah, I woke up early to get all that stuff done. And I'm glad that I did because I've been struggling a lot with sleep. I went to bed at 9:30 at night. So early for me. Shop should work. No. Hold on. I might have them shut off right now. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't have them shut off. For those of you who don't know, we just had to, I had to redo a lot of my stream stuff because I had to get a new CPU. My CPU from the new BBEG PC was failing. It failed. It was a dud, if you will. Mail, hold on. Etsy. Oh. It doesn't have the new information. No, you used all the right commands. It just doesn't have the new information because it's from where the hell did you go? It's from December, from the December update. 50% off retiring items. August 8th to 31st. Is that correct? So it's not going to include my PNG tuber shop, but the exclamation point Etsy one should work. The thing is that my shop is currently closed. Do you think it would be smart to open it now and then the sale goes live sometime tomorrow? Thank you, Fallen. Okay. Would it be better in theory for me to open the shop now, so if anyone wants to put something in their cart, they can, and then they don't put it in until the sale's on? Is that a thing? Do people do that? Colin is so good and serves the world and shouldn't be hard on himself. I agree. Am I allowed to say ditto? Hold on, I'm just making sure I fix all the shop things and I turn them on. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait to open it too. So everything is first come, first serve. There's a few things I'm running low on, but there's some that I'm very much not running low on. I need to get rid of them. So yeah. Am I missing anything else? I think that was everything. Oh, I'm gonna turn sale on as well. Mail club. And last one, I think, is the sale command. Okay, they should all be working now. Did I miss anything? I'm sorry. Got distracted. That's my bad. I love an early bedtime. I like an early bedtime sitting on my phone, but I don't usually fall asleep. Unfortunately, I just can't. I need to add Galaxy to this hair, and then we're almost done. If we do finish this earlier on stream, I don't know if I'm going to keep drawing. Maybe play a game. Unclear. Kind of really depends on everyone else, I think. I'm not slouching. Are you? I need to drink coffee. Hold on. I could doodle, but I don't want to doodle people. Can I? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do some doodle requests. That sounds kind of nice, actually. Like, they don't have to be good. They might, in fact, be shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because my title does just say drawing today. It doesn't say like what exactly we're working on. So I can spice things up. Don't doodle snakes? Why not? Why no snakes? They're so cute. And they're just noodly and they don't have fingers. And that's nice. My little soda pop. Wait, what's wrong with doodling snakes? Kat, I need this story. I know you're at D&D though. The struggle. A doodle noodle. Yeah. What if we just drew characters as snakes or something? That would be kind of funny, actually. My sir. Oh, yeah. John Big Boss disliked this. Pop, my little soda pop. My little soda pop. A lizard. Oh my god. We did one time doodle like what is it? We didn't finish this side. Baxter is a donut. Man, I have a piece I'd love to work on, but I can't because it's got boobas in it. And I'm kind of sad about it. But friendly reminder, you guys, I need to make a command for it. But the Kickstarter for the NSFW and a little less NSFW, but definitely still spicy calendar just opened the other day. And it was fully backed in 3 hours. So if you want to get your hands on one of those, let me know. I'll grab the link. Baxter's a snake. That would be pretty cute. Comes into Soda Pop. Oh, was that a K-pop Demon Hunter ref? And yeah, that was their music. Also, hello, Desmodian. Alternatively, you could play Magic so I can get my fix before the weekend. This is true. Though I do feel like the majority of chat would prefer I draw. But man, I'm always down for some Magic. Don't tempt me. I don't want to upset the chat. Away from the... Oh, sees a snack. That would be so funny. I wasn't sure about that. Just got it real quick. Awesome stuff. Thank you. I like listening to K-pop in general, so I was like, I will be adding these to my K-pop stream playlist. All right, so we've got that going. I'm gonna go like this. Ready for a reading? What are we reading today? I'll get over it if you keep drawing. Look, I don't know if I will. I like Magic, but I am playing Magic tonight. Moving over to my friend Josh's, and we're playing some Magic. They're like doing work on the roof next door, and it's so annoying. I respect it. We not read in, we play in. Oh, because it's Magic. I need to make a version that's Magic cards, don't I? Baxter would have loved Magic cards. She would have been totally into Magic the Gathering. I fully believe that. Supports artists and as a card game, hell yeah. Plus, the ghost could just tell her what the other person has, and she could win. Easy. My sisters and I are hanging out right now, and I definitely want to try to get them into Magic. Tell them that it's literally just a card game that supports artists. Like, don't overthink it. I dropped it in your art if anyone wants to judge because Cat never judge you. The ghost, yeah, because Baxter talks to ghosts. That's like her whole thing. So if there's a ghost that's hanging around, she'd be like, hey, tell me what they have. Yeah, if your sisters are into Baldur's Gate, you could tell them that. I do have Astarion. Lurky's and a joke. Why does the belt prefer non-alcoholic drinks? Because they get wasted. Oh my god. Or Final Fantasy. True, true, true. I need to do... Nope, that is my actual pen. I'm not going to be using that on my iPad. Apple Pencil. Thank you. We need to add some variation to the... General local ghost. Yeah. No, she has not acquired a permanent hitchhiker anymore, I should say. She had one once in her story, in her backstory, but not in her current story. Apple pen, pineapple pen. I have no friends who play and want to play more. Don't tempt me, Cat. I'm just saying I could play with some people. We could play some arena games. No, I won't tempt you guys. I know that you actually want me to play art. Play art. Yeah, we're playing art, actually. Oh my gosh. I too have no friend. You have friend. What you mean? You crazy goose. We need to add cool shit now. Time for cool shit. A good white black. Same! I'm also a white black fan. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna be needing ad layers here. We're gonna try. There's one thing I have to fix though before we do. And that's this. This something fucked up. Something's not right here. I don't know who was doing this line work, but it wasn't me, I swear. Oh no. Oh, I've lost it. I've lost it. It's gone. I still have nightmares. I got your message, Kat. Do you also pose when you're drawing to figure out how to draw the pose? Absolutely, I do. Or I make B do it. When I was doing the Ashton piece, I have a hockey stick. I know, how very Canadian of me. To figure out how to hold the hammer. And I ended up still doing it wrong. The hold is correct, but the side on which the hammer is incorrect. Fun fact for you all. So Ashton's just having a fun time. Okay, so I've got cool stuff here, okay? I've got stuff. But I don't know how I want to do it. Because I have sort of like cheesier stuff like this. Or less cheesy. Nope, that's still cheesy. But I do have other things. Hold on. Stellar Shine. So let's use a different pack because I have other packs. I'm trying to think of which ones. Hockey sticks are given to every Canadian at birth. This is true. Why the fuck do you have a hockey stick? It's Braden's. Not mine. Must have skipped you. Okay. What am I thinking of? I have, okay, the Orion sword ones. I don't know if this is gonna do the thing, but I do also have Andromeda dust, which is really cool. I kind of like that one. It's a little bit more subtle. Just in theory. Just gonna that's pretty sick actually. What are some other options? Andy's room. Whatever this word is. It's Andromeda's dust, just less intense. No. No. That's just galaxy in general. So I also have this one, but I don't think it's gonna be as good. Okay, I think I've made a decision. I'm going to do Andromeda dust. Maybe. Hold on. What was the Stellar Shine one again? No, that's too much. So we're gonna do Andromeda dust. We're just gonna start slow. Thank you. Nice and polite. So true. And then I want Singular Gleam. Some of these bigger ones, maybe? Could you just go where I put you, please? Thank you. Now, the only thing is I don't want them to just be purple. Wait, what? What? What am I missing? I wrote a fic recently based on spite. Read a fic and went, what in the Good for you. That's awesome. want different colors. Trying to decide how I want to do this. The Canadian Tooth Fairy came down once to fill in. That's so funny. That's so freaking cute. I have a letter that I wrote to the Tooth Fairy as a kid on my calendar that my mom found this year. If you want, I can read it to you. I posted it in my Instagram, I think, when I first found it. Okay, what if I leave that for now? Because the entire hair ultimately is sparkly, but I don't want it to be too much. So I'm going to do this and then kind of play around with how it looks. Oh no. Are we distracting you? You should pay attention to D&D. I wrote Santa asking to be an elf when I grew up. It was like my dream job. That's so cute. Okay, wait, hold on. Stay here. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay. So, my letter to the Tooth Fairy says, and I quote, Dear Tooth Fairy, I was wondering when an animal loses, sorry, correction. I was wondering when a animal loses a tooth, where do they put the tooth and do you take it? Please flip for more information. Then you have to flip the note. Right back. From With Love, my name. P.S. If you need a pen, there is one on my desk waiting for you. That is my note to the Tooth Fairy. There's no year. I don't know how old. But that is my note. I have it on my calendar. I wrote a letter to Santa asking him to clean up the local city, and my parents sent it into the local newspaper. That is so cute. I love that a lot. I'm going to play around with. I don't hate vivid light. Ooh. I don't hate that either. I want to add the lighter ones into the darker spots. Can he come to my city? Did she answer though? I don't know. There was no answer attached to it when we found it. The city's cleaner now, so I guess he listened. I gotta log in at work, so I'll be lurking. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you as well. Have a good day at work. Want to like boba tea. I remember my store allowed us to dress up for Christmas, and I dressed up as an elf, and a kid was convinced I worked for Santa and then immediately questioned why I was working on Christmas Eve. I immediately followed it with, "The big man doesn't pay me enough." Oh my God. That's beautiful. We will never know. I know. I'm so sad. Dochi's yucky, blucky fruitcake. I sob when I sleep, so I wake up with the drag pulling out my teeth, so I wake up to the cash. Huh? Darling. Like a bag of Takis. I don't know. Let's try. Hello, Prof. Welcome in. How are you today? Okay. I wanted to see if I'm going to add lighting from the shines. Kind of my goal. Tired because sleep isn't with me. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad good in general. How's Arch been going these days? Thank you. This is a commission. Technically it's a giveaway for someone named Puppet Jules who is not here. I don't know too much about the character, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I'm working on today. I'm glad you guys like them. If Puppet Jules ever shows up, I'll have to tell them. I don't think they'll be coming to the stream, but if they show up in any future streams, I'll try and remember. But I'll tell them when I send the update as well. We're actually really close to done. And then I don't know what we're gonna do for the last part of stream. Maybe doodle. We were talking about possibly doing some doodling, some noodling around, if you will. What would Baxter be for Magic the Gathering? Bard. Gosh, what are the other like titles? I know Bard's a thing because we learned that because we were actually talking about this previously. I have not picked a Skeb at all. I haven't even looked at them yet. What would she be? Bard. What are other like titles? She's a tiefling bard, technically, but I don't think tieflings, that's not a thing. So would it be devil bard? But also like she's dead and deals with ghosts. So undead bard, maybe? I don't know if that's a thing. Something akin to that, though, I think. Ooh, true. Okay. I feel like undead is kind of an important part, though. Oh, for sure I'd make her a commander. That'd be fun. Imagine a commander deck based off of Baxter. I would have a blast. I want to add this. Would she be legendary? Would she multiply every time you heal? Was she returned from the graveyard? I feel like returning from the graveyard is a super fun idea considering how she works. Man, that'd be so OP if like the commander had graveyard landfall recursion or something, but then eventually you can't get her out. So like that would also be kind of cool. I don't know. Ooh. I'm definitely a black-white girly, but I feel like she would also be blue. I feel like that makes sense. Heck. Just leave it separate. That's fine. Unclip this for a second. She would cause returned cards to have a +1. Oh, are you talking about making her a plane walker, not a commander? Like, I mean, technically, I think plane walkers can be commanders, but I don't think I would make her a planeswalker. I actually don't really like planeswalkers. Like, they can be great, but people can directly attack them, so I don't really like them. You know what I mean? Like, it makes them too difficult to keep on the board, and when commanders constantly cost more, it's frustrating. Because I have one planeswalker in my deck that I currently use. He's great. I love him, but like he's instantly targeted and removed. Yeah, I've never played against a person who plays a planeswalker as commander. That'd be so interesting. Undead Tiefling Bard on your standby phase. Place 1 inspiration counter on Baxter, then return 1 target creature whose mana value is equal to or less than the number. Ooh, I like this. Exile the targeted creature at the end of the turn. Oh, but I don't like the idea of exiling them because then you don't get them back at the end of the turn. I do like all of the like spirit things that happen. Like there is gosh, what's it called? I'd have to play them. Gotta run bounce cards to get around it. What does bounce cards mean? Hi again, Nordic. How you doing? What's a bounce card? I don't know this one. Bounce returns things from the battlefield to your hand. Interesting. Return to hand, exile, and return. Really anything that resets it. Oh, I see what you mean. So there's cards that, like, if they get exiled, they don't actually get exiled, for example. Because if Baxter's ability brings them back from the graveyard and then they just get exiled, that would be so big sad. Because I think it would supersede some bounce information, depending. I don't know if that makes any sense. This is a fun conversation. I like this. I can never count them. I've never heard of that term before. I'm still learning. Like I said, and some of you guys know, I only got into it some point this year. Is a good staple bounce card as an example. Can you send a link? I give full approval on that front. I would like to see the baby. Thank you, thank you. 1 second. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Cool. If you cast a spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast this card from exile without paying its mana cost. Sick. Someone had a bumper sticker that said, "Please be patient with me. I am 9 years old." I like that. I had one person use a bounce card and was able to spam like 51 birds. They only had 3 men. Oh, of 3 mana. That's amazing. What was I doing? I really had to pee, but like I want to finish this first. Everything I do a A1 flawless. Make them go insane. Pandemonium. Riot. I will hydrate. Thank you. I promise. I'm just gonna finish this real quick so I can go to the washroom before I hydrate because I really have to pee. Are we shocked? Probably. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hydrate and run to the washroom. It's not gonna be a 10-minute break, so let me turn off the timer. And then we'll come back and we'll finish. We'll finish her. And then we'll do whatever else it is that we're doing. I'll be right back. I put my pencil back. I'm never gonna get it out of this thing. Hold on. I'm sure I am. I'm being dramatic. Hold on. Hold on. What did I miss? I'll learn to play Magic. Apparently it's like Go Fish with a few extra steps. Uh, kinda. I mean, it's just a card game. Colors, I think should be black, white, blue. I'd love to just say black, white because I'm a big black, white fan for Magic, but I think she'd be black, white, blue. You're allowed to be dramatic. Thank you. Thank you. I got lost in the sauce of what I was doing here. There were a few things I realized I forgot to do, which is why I was like, you know what, I'll just wait. Black, white, but I'm also black, white. Black, white, but yeah. Black, white's the best. I'm a strong, firm believer. Yeah, play Magic the Gathering Arena. You don't have to spend a dime. Like the game that I play sometimes here on stream. You don't have to spend anything to play that. They don't technically have Commander, but it doesn't really matter because Commander is just a different version to play, but like the step-by-step process is mostly all the same. Thank you. It also doesn't have ads, which is the reason I really got into Magic, is because I like to play phone games when I'm in bed and there's no ads. Do you know how rare it is these days to have a game on your phone that isn't ads? You got games on your phone? Not without ads, buddy. Oh, Raid, Nemeza! It's so nice to see you! Let me grab your name. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Nemeza. Hello, Keela the Rose. Stars incoming. Hello, welcome in. Nemeza, you know the drill. Do you have an art text? I would love to show off your beautiful artwork. It would be so nice. There's a long-standing joke about TCGs being fun, expensive cardboard. Yeah. They tell you that Arena is the best way to learn. It depends on the person. Links are safe. You're good to go. Hi, baby. If you make me a smoky. That sounds delicious. Thank you, baby. If you have pickles, I'll have some too. No pickles? Okay. He's making me some food. Let me grab. Also, thank you, Kurt. No. Why is it not telling me recent followers? I don't think it's updating. It's not updating. I'll have to check that in a second. Oh my god. Excuse me, everyone. Please go follow Nemeza. As you can see, we're Baldur's Gate 3 fans here. Shadowheart was literally just behind my head. What a quinky dink. This is gorgeous. Excuse me. This is so cool. I love the split too. Oh my god, Nemeza. Okay. Jesus. Oh. This is also so cool to see your process. Like, look at all the colors. How the fuck? This is so beautiful, Nemeza. Oh, I'm always so blessed when you come in here. Man, I bet it was so hard making this flow, and it looks amazing. Jeez Louise. One day I might finish her. I believe in you. This is seriously amazing. Thank you again for the raid. Everyone, please go check out Nemeza. Nemeza, if you have any other social media links or anything that you want to share, that you'd like people to check you out on, please feel free to share a link in the chat. It is my pleasure. Thank you so much for raiding. Sorry, I'm just chugging some coffee. Parking lot. We are really close to finishing this. And then I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I could like doodle that like is actually part of work. Like I have something that's on the go sketch, but I can't do it on stream because it's for a spicy calendar. Like there's straight up Baxter titty in it, so I can't do it. I do have the Breas whip ongoing as well. I love eyelid highlights. There are sparkles in her hair. It's like galaxy or something. I've made a few parts a little extra dramatic and then other parts less dramatic though, so it's not like really glaring on the eyes. And then I think we're on the last step here. Thank you. Chapter 17? Wait, of what? Denied the Baxter Booba on stream. If you are interested in seeing it, any patrons that have access to Spice, which I have 2 tiers, one is $8 and one is 20. That one has the mail club as well. I posted it. Oh my gosh, you're so quick. Hi, baby. Thank you. I posted it in the NSFW whip section in the Discord. We just need a little bit going on here. Thank you, baby. That's really nice of you. I'm going to take a 10-minute break in a moment. Not going all out ever. That's something when I first like started doing commissions, I had a commission that was like full sparkle and it was too much on the eyes. Like it made everything else disappear. So yeah, finding that balance is hard, but it's definitely important. Jono. Think I think we just finished. So I'm going to add my logo and then I'm going to take a 10-minute break. Because we should be getting an ad break right away anyway, so that should be perfect. Jono, that's my smoky. Stop it. Sorry, one sec. Trying to do this while protecting my food. The fabric ruffles, thank you. All right. The person ended up blocking me because I was hacked, and the hacker sent them a scam link. No! That sucks. I'm so sorry. People are stinky. Hope you have a lovely rest of the stream. I'm going to go to my pit and be unconscious for a few hours. You get your rest. Thank you again for the raid. You are an absolute doll. I will see you soon, everyone. Guys, I will see you. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We need to figure out why I'm not getting updates in my feed here. Because it's gone now. Where did it? Safe mode. No. I don't want to pause alerts. I want to play alerts, though. That'd be great. I don't know why that's not working, so I'll have to look into the Streamlabs. Nemeza, thank you for being amazing. Thank you for the raid. Everyone, I will see you in 10 minutes. Let me just turn on that timer. Be right back. Hello. Hey guys, I have an important question for you. And if you have an opinion, I need to make sure you yell it into the chat because I can't decide. Do we, one, doodle random things, two, work on this, this one, or this one? Yeah. So one is like doodling random, who knows what's. This one, the blue hair. Someone else says red lady. Someone says this, but there was too many thises. Green hair. Okay, so that's 2 for green hair. 2A. Oh gosh. I don't. I need a description. Description. No, stop it. No, I need a description. 2A, 2C. You guys, you're screwing with me. Green. Okay, that's 3 for green hair. And then another one for red lady. Any of the Teefs. None of them are Teefs, but I respect that. So we have 2 for red lady and 3 for green hair. Oh, I see, bruv. 2C, subsection 4, article 9 says we're probably having to work on the green hair one. Is that correct? I didn't just want to shout horns. None of them have horns. What you mean? All right, green hair it is. You guys are crazy. All right, I have to go to the screen, though. Baxter is stinky. Factual. Let me grab the reference photos for this, though, because I do not have them. Select. Which ones are these? I think these are my reference photos. Oh, all of them are my... Oh, no. No, they're not. Hold on. These ones aren't my reference photos. These are my reference photos. Yes. Okay. Sending to myself. Hold on. Do not speak the old laws to me. I was there when they were written. Not too late to add horns. Look, if they were my own characters, I would. Also, Mugacha, thank you so much for the compliment about my BRB screen. I'm incredibly proud of it. So that was really nice. I saw that while I was eating my dinner. I don't know, it's 3 something, but we're definitely still supposed to have dinner, so question mark. Did they not send? Hold on. They did send. No? Where's the bottom of this? They did not send? No, they did. Okay. God, I hate the Photos app on iPhone now. Oh my god. Okay, this button. Hello? Path returned. Alright. Alright. Here's what we got going. I don't mind at all. I appreciate that. If you need any advice, what I actually did was I set up my desk, I took a picture, and I traced all of the items, and then I did a bunch of other things which would need a bigger description. Actually, really quickly, just to show Mugacha, because we're talking about it. My end screen, we're not ending stream. I'm just showing my end screen. So my end screen is incredibly similar, except for everything's darker. Some lighting is added, and then lighting also on the keyboard, which is my favorite part. And then also so important, my coffee's empty. Where in my BRB screen, it is not empty. Which also the coffee is literally a picture of coffee. That's it. So yeah. Yeah, it's super fun. I just used so I use Procreate obviously to do some of the stuff, and then like for editing I use InShot on my phone. I don't have any of those big fancy Adobe Premiere craps. Cause fuck Adobe. Linner and Dunch gives me flashbacks to Girl World. What's Girl World? You're laughing. Do you know what that is? What's Girl World? Help me. He's just laughing at me. He's not telling me. I hate that. It's not funny. Not you, him. Everything's thought out. It happens. Sometimes, Mugacha, sometimes I find the brain cell. And sometimes I put it to work. Yeah. We have this commission. I'm going to pretty much be winging some of this. Let's turn off. No. These are what I want turned off. They are apparently not separated. Okay. Group. Okay, cool. What did I have planned here? It's been so long since I worked on this. Okay, so that's line art. No. The legendary brain sale. Girl World. Women over 400 pounds making fools of themselves online by being bad people. It's real life soap opera. I have never heard of that before. That's insane. Why have you heard of that? Did you say internet? Internet. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know, man. All right. I have to figure out. Is this all just skin? Where's the line art for these? Who is she? What was I doing here? I see. Okay. Little upsetting, but fine. Is it just okay, yeah. I just need to steal this line. No line art, only vibes. So should midnight snack be called din fast? I like that actually. It sounds right. Um okay, sure. I'll just merge that for ease. The lips are going to be a problem. Don't laugh at me, Green. My boyfriend is laughing at me. It's a process, okay? Don't you talk to yourself when you're deciding things while cooking? Liar. Liar. That's an empty layer. Why are you here even? Select, invert, cut. Okay. Merge. Sometimes you just gotta talk to the smartest person in the room. Exactly. What did you just say, Brayden? Merge. Yeah. Huh? Emerge. Leave the battlefield, waving Betsy Ross's flag higher. Oh, you can't trigger the Hamilton like that. That's rude. Um. No! This is the worst. No. Okay, secret fear. Does anybody know how sharp porcelain is? Anybody else who has high anxiety think about things that don't matter? Because I do. And I often think, what if my toilet seat just shatters one day and I die? So I'm sorry to hear that. I assume it's not the porcelain part, it's probably the plastic actual like lid part, but I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so that's pants. Select, invert, cut. Just gonna. This that pretty girl mom, she just that fun, she just touched down in LA. I once dropped the tank lid and cracked it. Yeah, that's so scary. That's so scary. We have glass around our shower, and I do sometimes stand in there like, if this shatters right now, I am screwed. Yeah. These are the kind of thoughts that I have. I'm glad I'm not alone in this. Because, yeah, sometimes the brain is just like, what if I just died by this stupid thing right now? Feels like alien magic to me. I promise it's not that bad. It's just that like right now I'm making it harder on myself honestly, because I haven't worked on this in a really long time. Um, so it's kind of confusing because I forget what my plan was. Because here's the thing, some of you guys can attest to this. However, I know it's been a while, but I used to be incredibly fast at commissions. It was like one of my big pluses. And then life. And now I'm not as fast, and I would like to get back to that. But because of that, I forget the plan. It's stressful. Not just me. I'm glad that is. Gotta go fast. Yeah, exactly. Okay, this is all the book. And we're gonna be keeping that shut for now. Sure. Her sleeves are also in here. I don't know why. Oh, because they had to be this, but the book had. Okay, I see. So we're gonna leave her sleeves in general. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Hi, Jay. Welcome in. We can swear here. Don't worry. I know I technically shouldn't, but howdy. How you doing? Where was I? Let's just do what I normally do, step by step. Just prepping for stream. Very nice. Hopefully you have a good stream today. I'm I'm just chilling. You know. So I was thinking about the random doodle thing, which I thought is fun, but like because I'm so behind, it seems silly to do that. You know, I've only seen memes about it, but the spell reminds me of the tentacle magician. I don't know what that meme is. I have guesses, but they aren't appropriate. What have you heard of that? The tentacle magician? No. Sounds a little tentacly. Was it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Who's Alpha Lock? Come on. How dare you? Speaking of being behind, I should probably co-art and chip away. You should. At your honker of a project? Tell me more. I liked Honker. Honker was good. Nothing wrong with that. It's a spicy manga. Apparently, I have a magician with tentacle magic. Are you sure? We love dumb things here. And to remind you guys, now that we're in the last hour of stream, I have a big sale opening on Etsy tomorrow. By big sale, I mean 50% off of old products that need to go because they're getting unfortunately retired and recycled at the end of the month. This includes all old Critical Role stuff that is not part of the new series. Sorry. So if you're interested in that stuff, come grab. You know what? I think we gotta flip this. Yeah. I oversold it with the typo. It was beautiful. Daily dad joke. I like telling dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs. I'm upset. Thank you for the dad joke. I appreciate it. Oh, Jono. My cat. His name Jono. To be super clear. Meta dad joke. Yes. That is actually really impressive. For a second there, I was like, oh, like, why is he telling us he's gonna do a dad joke without saying the dad joke? Also, I assumed your gender. I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then it hit me. And then I'm upset. How very dare. I just got the notification of your picture with Jono. So cute. That's definitely gonna be the most used channel. All right. I think it's a bird. I met a dad this morning. He said, "Hi, son." Beautiful. You guys are crazy. I love it. I guess technically speaking, this would actually be lighter instead. Unlike usual. Brett's on his way. Said he should be there in 30 or be here. Because I don't know if you remember, he's coming with us. Which works because their parking is kind of weird. Not weird, but there isn't a lot. I texted him A or I like AYE. He said, "What you texted me sounded so fucked up coming out of my car." Text to speech. So I'm just gonna capitalize and send more. It's too bad it probably does not yell it at him though. That'd be pretty funny. He responded. He said, "Fuck you." I can't decide who to work on next. Someone give me a number between 1 and 17? Holy moly. I'm gonna go with 6. Oh, I forgot I changed the dice sound, you guys. That is actually a recording of Fallen Morning rolling dice. Fun fact for you. You should. You should do that. I'm in agreement. Oh my gosh, that's so many. Lunch just touched down. Welcome back, Evie. How you doing? we'll add lighting after, but we can do shadows first. I know it's confusing. Talked about your feelings, vibing. That's good. What are your plans for the rest of the day? I already saved this. Chill at home. Sounds pretty good. Any productivity that you want to get done? I'm a very big advocate for productivity feels good. Tragedy, my iPad needs to charge. I have neglected to plug it in since I got back from Gen Con. No. I literally always have it plugged in. Maybe not good for it. Who knows? Some people have said that it's not really a thing anymore to be a problem, but I never trust an Apple product, no matter how much I love my iPad and my watch and my phone. Doesn't mean I trust it. Uh-huh. Ooh, reading is good. What kind of book are you reading right now, if you don't mind me asking? Invisible Man. Oh, I've never heard of it. Are you enjoying it so far? I am unfortunately still reading Tusk Love because I haven't really been able to read lately. And I still need to do the giveaway. So, friendly reminder, everyone, to continue to keep an eye out. I don't know when it'll happen, but it will happen. Promise. But oh, you got to read it for school. That's fair. You got to find a way to be more hype about it. I find that's always helped me. But this cannot be here. Because I need to merge this eventually. There's no light coming from above. That really shouldn't be a thing. Why is a child outside yelling? Where are your parents? Go to bed. Calathra, we are one in the same. Hi, Siren. Oh, I'm glad. If I can do anything, or if I can wish to do anything, it is to motivate you. Sometimes getting work done is hard. We have just under 20 minutes left of stream, everyone. Then I'm off to play Magic of the Gathering for the rest of the night. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm excited. And then I'll be back tomorrow at a different time than the last 2 days. I don't remember because I suck at remembering my own schedule. I also just realized I forgot to put my schedule in the scheduling thing on Twitch. So it's available on the Discord only and my socials. But it's tomorrow, like 2 to 6 or something. I don't know that Kickstarter. Were you not talking about your Etsy earlier for the old stock stuff? I was. Why? What did I say? Yes. All of it is going on for 50% off tomorrow. Not all of it. All retiring stuff, which is a lot. All old Critical Role stuff that isn't part of the new series, for example. All personal stuff except for Winter. Yeah. I was gonna have a gander, but it said you were on break and I was confused. That's so fair. Yes, it'll open up tomorrow morning as soon as I am alive. I need to look up lighting from this angle. I have a nosy. Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your nosy. Look up lighting from below face. Super helpful. Sometimes it's easier to erase. Gross. I like doing my regular stuff. I love a song. I say this every time. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Thistledown. Still a lot of rendering to do on it, but it's fun to figure out the lightings and stuff. On her whispery behavior. It is. It's actually like traced from a Baldur's Gate tattoo. Because I think it's their I'm assuming it's their Baldur's Gate 3 characters. I know it's their OCs, but they made them in Baldur's Gate, I think. Because that's the tattoo that she has. Such a bob. All right, guys. I think I'm actually going to pause here. I think I have some finagling to do on the face. Oh, John, no, big stretch. Guys, talk in the chat if you're ready for a raid. Spread some love to another streamer. Let's see who's live today. Honk. All right. Let's do the raid message. Hey, hey. Oh no, the goose isn't showing up. Hold on. For you guys, even though it's the end of stream, I will fix this. Okay, try now. There you go. Oh my god, the goose is very loose now. All right, if you are not a sub, just copy the text. If you don't know what a raid is, it means I send my viewers off to another streamer. It's helpful for my stream, helpful for theirs, and it's kind of just a nice moment. I'm going to be raiding Zakawa today. How do I spell this? Zakawa. Oh. Raid. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I hope that you can spread some love to Sakawa. Their artwork is beautiful. They've rated us a few times, and they totally deserve the love. I will see you guys tomorrow, perhaps, if you're down. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.